remember back in the day, this was maybe 10, 12, 15 years ago, you and I and the boys would sit down to watch our favorite TV show, and you know what it is, 24. We used to love Jack Bauer. At the end of every episode, because at the time we watched it on DVD, and we had the entire series, every season, and here's what happened at the end of every episode. It concluded, and all of us just kind of froze for a second, looked at each other and said, one more. We need to watch one more. And of course, at the end of the next one, we would say it again, and sometimes again. It was our first experience of what we call now binge watching. And my view going into writing the book, King of War, The Rise of King David, was I wanted to capture that very feeling at the end of every chapter where everybody would say, one more. I got to go one more chapter, and then another, and then another. And we've talked to people already who said, I need more of the manuscript. What was your experience with that one more?
Well, that's exactly what my experience was. I just needed to keep reading. So like I already said, I would have to rearrange my schedule in the morning because I had to do just that one more. So yeah, it's definitely a binge-worthy book. You're definitely going to want to set aside time, especially for my readers out there who already just love to read. You definitely want to set aside a good amount of time to just sit there and read a book. Hopefully you'll have the book on a good stormy cold day. You can put your fire on and just a blanket and a few dogs and your book.
Before we close it out, I just want to ask you, is there anything else that you'd like to say about either the book or encouragement to the folks that are listening about whether they're wondering, should I get the book? Is this even worth it?
I believe that this book is so entertaining. I think this book is going to be awesome for those who understand the Old Testament and have read it and they're very familiar with the story. They are going to love how you built up the in-between scenes that are not in scripture, because it's anointed and it comes alive and you could experience it with them. So that part I absolutely love. Now for those of my friends who don't know scripture, but they love to read, I still recommend the book because you'll definitely get swept up. You won't know that it's a biblically based book necessarily because it's an amazing story. I would highly recommend this book because it takes you on a journey and it just encompasses everything that you look for in a book. The characters, you're going to love some of the characters. You're going to passionately love some characters, and then you're going to passionately hate others. You're going to, if you love war and you love guts and glory and all of that, you're going to love the war scenes in there. If you like romance, you're going to get some of the romance in there. If you like good versus evil, you're going to love that. I mean, this book really encompasses all of that. Just like a really good movie takes you on a ride, so does this book. So it's awesome. I mean, you have to get it.